are live on Periscope and on Facebook, so hello everyone. I don't think anybody's here just yet, but today's yoga, for those of you who are watching this on replay, is going to be for warmth and circulation. So if you're from the north, like me, or some other country in the northern hemisphere, or actually very far south, you've been probably pretty cold. So I just wanted to do some different things. So some things are going to be good for beginners and some things are not. So go at your own pace, listen to your body. Your body is the best teacher, much better than me. You can feel what's going on with yourself. I can't see you, I can't hear you, so I won't be able to kind of customize this for you. So just do what works for you, and everything else you can just leave for maybe building up to later. So we're just going to start by sitting up nice and tall. You can cross your legs if that's comfortable. If not, maybe you want to have your legs straight out in front. So just get comfortable with a nice tall spine and begin to deepen your breath, maybe closing the eyes. Deep inhales and exhales through the nose. Get rid of all the stale air in your lungs you've been holding around all day. And as you continue to breathe deeply, maybe you want to set an intention for your practice. In Sanskrit, we call this your sankalpa, the reason that you come to your mat, the reason you do your yoga practice. Maybe it's sticking with the theme, you want to just warm up. Get your heart rate up, maybe get a little sweaty. So whatever your intention is here tonight, just focus on that. And then let your breath return to its natural rhythm. Hello everyone. I have my glasses on so I can kind of see what you're saying, but I really can't see what's going on. The cameras are kind of far, so hopefully you can hear me. Maybe just send me a couple hearts so I know that the audio is working, video is working. I know Periscope's usually really good, but Facebook sometimes gives me trouble, so let me know if you can't see me, because sometimes it's just like white lines and you can't see any video at all. So I'll restart it if that's going on, so let me know. Oh, thank you. Okay, I see a heart, so I'm going to assume that everything's working. We're going to get started with a little breathing exercise here. If your legs are crossed, look at which leg is in front, and then go ahead and uncross them. Maybe shake them out a little bit, like windshield wipers. Maybe roll the ankles a few times in both directions. And then when you recross your legs, bring your other leg in front. Otherwise, it's fine to leave your legs long. That's fine too. And we're going to be taking Kapalabhati breath here, the skull shining breath. So get up nice and tall again. You can even sit up on a pillow or a blanket if you have one, if you feel uncomfortable sitting right down on the floor. You can also support your knees if you have blocks or any other type of pillow or blanket, towels even, kind of bunched up for under your knees. You can use those as well. So be comfortable. And we're going to start our breathing practice. So I'll demonstrate first so you can see what it looks and sounds like, and then we'll do 2 more rounds after that so you can join me, or again, you can just watch and kind of build up to something you're comfortable with. With any breathing practice we do, make sure that if you feel lightheaded or dizzy, you stop immediately. Just breathe normally and just watch your breath coming and going, and that's a great breath practice anyway. So maybe closing the eyes. Actually, you're going to want to watch me for the first demo, so I'll take a deep breath in. I'm exhaling completely, taking a little breath in, and then I'm going to have rapid exhale. So it looks and sounds like this. So if you want to try that with me, feel free. We're going to take a deep breath in together. Exhale completely. Take a breath in and begin kind of snapping your abdomen like a karate chop. Ha, ha, but no sound. So keep the mouth closed and the breath is just being forced from the nose. And the inhale happens passively. So let yourself inhale naturally, but it's not going to be loud. So you don't want to be going, you just want to emphasize that exhale. So let the inhale happen naturally, continuing like that. Exhale completely. Inhale deeply. And exhale slowly with control. Feel the energy of your body. We're going to try that one more time. So if you have any questions, let me know. I can see your comments in your chats there. So if you're having any trouble, let me know. Remember, we can't hear you or see you, so it's worth a shot. If you don't have the core muscles to get that breath forced out yet, just try it. Just keep practicing and working with it. Like anything, yoga is a practice, and you get better the more that you do it. So go ahead, take a deep breath in. This is your last chance, so try it with us. Full exhale. Inhale and begin. Exhale completely. Great work. Deep breath in. Maybe you want to hold the breath in for a moment here. And then exhale with control through the nose. This is a great way to tone the abdomen, tone the core, and clear out any congestion you might have in your respiratory system. Feeling that energy in the body again here. So now we warmed up our diaphragm here a bit. Oh, good. I'm glad. Thank you. Oh, it's my grandma. Thanks, Grandma. I teach my grandma yoga every week, and she gets to practice this with me right in her own home. So that's pretty cool that she's here on Facebook Live now, too. It's like a bonus class. So we'll straighten out our legs again, maybe shake them out. Okay, and then we're going to cross the other leg in front now, just like you were when you first sat down. So we're back to the way that we started, sitting up nice and tall. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, twist to the right. Cross your left hand across the front of your body. Look over your right shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the left. Right hand crosses in front, excuse me. You might squeeze out some burps here, especially if you just ate dinner. And make sure you're always staying in your pain-free range of motion. Inhaling back center. Exhaling to the right. Inhale center. Exhale left. Inhale center. Bring your right hand next to your right hip. Exhale, inhale, left arm up. And then exhale, walk that hand away from you, stretching open the left side of the body. Keep that left hip grounding down. Keep your left shoulder hugging into its socket. Relax your neck and face. And your next inhale, come back center, grounding the left hand and lifting the right arm up. Palm is facing towards my head. You can't see it. And then exhale, walking the hand over to the left, stretching the right side of the body. Let the neck and face be calm and relaxed. Hug both shoulders down away from the ears and breathe into your right rib cage. Keep that right hip down. One more breath here. And then inhale back center, grounding both hands. We'll straighten the both legs out straight. For staff pose, hands are next to the hips. Toes are flexing strong towards the nose. And the spine is lifting tall, helping to build posture. Gently warming up the muscles. And we'll cross our legs back the other way. Bring the hands to the knees for some seated cat-cow. Taking a breath in, lift your heart. And then exhale, round the spine. Pull your spine back through your shoulder blades. And then inhale, lift that heart again. Keep your sit bones down. And then exhale back. Warming up the spine and the discs. Getting all the movements of the spine in here as we warm up. You don't have to worry about being synchronized, moving with your own breath, inhaling forward and exhaling to round back. And your next inhale, come center. Take your time to get there. Feel the energy of the body now after some of the warm-ups. Good. And then we're going to come onto hands and knees. Bringing the knees under the hips. Hands are under the shoulders. Fingers are spread nice and wide. And we'll take cat-cow here. Inhaling to lift the tailbone, lift the heart. Stretch the belly, and then exhale, tuck the tailbone, bring the chin towards the chest. Push the earth away from you, and continue with your own breath, inhaling into cow, and exhaling into cat. If this is uncomfortable on your wrists, you can go back to seated and continue your cat-cow there. Another option is you can always take fists. Your fingers are facing towards each other, and that works too. Really focusing on the spine here. If you have glasses, you'll probably want to take them off for this part. I'm trying to keep mine on so I can see what you guys are saying. If you have any questions. On your next inhale, come back center into tabletop pose, looking straight down, feeling the tailbone is moving back away from the crown of the head. Take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, keep your hips glued right where they are and walk your hands forward. Seeing maybe you can lower down, bringing the elbows to the earth for puppy pose. If this is too much for you, go back to hands and knees. You can curl the toes under if that's more comfortable for you. One more deep breath here. And then engage your core, hug your ribs in, and walk your hands back under your shoulders, bringing the big toes together. Open up the knees. And bring your heart forward. It doesn't matter how far forward you come. It's more important to get your hips back there towards your feet. And then bring your heart forward. So if you happen to have a pillow or a blanket or yoga props handy, you can support your head with a block if it doesn't come to the earth. And we're going to take a few deep breaths here in child's pose, opening up the hips. There are a lot of options for this pose, so if this is uncomfortable for you, let me know and I can try to give you some alternatives if this isn't working out for your body. And if you don't want to get up and ask me, you can just lay on your belly. That's a good alternative. gently bringing our hands back under our shoulders, knees back under our hips. If you have socks on, you're going to want to take those off now. Thank you for the love on Periscope. I saw you. Not sure who it is, but thank you. So spread those fingers wide. Really root down into the base of your pointer finger and thumb. Curl your toes under. And then you might just stay here. You don't have to do downward facing dog, but if it's there for you, you can lift your hips up to the sky. For downward facing dog, toes and fingers are spread, supporting you. If your heels touch the earth, you might want to walk your feet back a little bit to help deepen the stretch in the calves and hamstrings. Relax your neck and face. And then look between your hands, and we're going to walk ourselves forward, coming into a forward fold. And just let yourself hang here. If this is uncomfortable for you, you don't have to go all the way upside down. You can bring your hands to your thighs and just bring your back parallel with the earth, looking straight down instead. Totally up to you. Decompressing your spine. And then bring your hands to your thighs. Inhale halfway up, glancing out. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees here, and then roll yourself up, sweeping your arms out and up. You can't see me, so I just pretend like I'm standing. Arms come out and up overhead. And then exhale, hands together at the heart center. We're improvising here on our live video because I don't have a videographer. So we're standing here in our mountain pose, hands together at the heart center. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, connect with your intention, connect with your sankalpa. On your next inhale, sweep your arms out and up like you're rising the sun up, glancing up at your fingers. And then exhale, fold forward, back into our forward fold. Bend your knees as much as you need to get your fingertips to the floor outside of your feet, and step your left leg back, bringing your left knee to the earth for a deep hip stretch. Make sure your right knee doesn't come forward past your right ankle. And keep your right hip dropping down. Take one more deep breath here. Full exhale. And then inhale, we're going to shift our weight back. Exhale, bring the front leg back into tabletop, getting strong through those hands. Curl your toes under, deep breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog if you want. Shifting forward onto plank pose or hands and knees. 2 deep breaths here if it's in you. And then shift forward, lowering down all the way to the mat. Hands under the shoulders. Inhale your head forward and up into cobra. Or maybe you want to press up into upward facing dog. My back's feeling a little sensitive today, so I'm going to stay down low. Taking a few deep breaths here. One more deep inhale. And as you exhale, curl your toes under and press back to downward facing dog or back to hands and knees. Inhale your right leg up to the sky. 3-legged dog. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, left leg up to the sky. 3-legged dog. On your next exhale, see if you can sweep that leg through, planting the foot for the lunge on the other side, bringing the right knee to the earth. If that doesn't work, you can also come onto hands and knees. Thanks for the love. And then bring your left leg forward. Sinking that left hip. One more deep breath here. Check in with that front knee. Then inhale, gather some energy, curl the back toe under. And then exhale, back leg forward, forward fold. Bring your hands to your thighs. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees as much as you need to, and inhale, sweeping it out and up. Looks like we lost Facebook here for a moment. Okay, I think we're back here. Hopefully I didn't lose you guys. Maybe just send a little thumbs or a heart, something. You can send any face that you want, just so that I know that we're back in business here on Facebook. And we're going to continue as if we are. We're going to exhale our hands to our heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale to fold. This time we're going to try to bend our knees, bringing our hands flat to the earth, and come right into our plank pose. Stepping both feet back, deep breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a full round of breath here. And shift into your plank. Lower down. And inhale yourself out and up. Coming into cobra or upward facing dog. Hopefully you guys can hear me and I'm not teaching myself here. And on your next exhale, curl the toes under, press back strong, downward facing dog. At the bottom of your next exhale, gather some energy, look between the hands, and in your choice, you can either step back up like we just did, or you can bend both knees and hop forward for forward fold. Hands to the thighs, inhale halfway up. Exhale, fold. And inhale, sweep the arms out and up overhead. Looking up at the fingers. And exhaling the hands together at the heart center. Reconnect with your intention here. Make sure you're honoring your body and only doing as much as feels good for you and staying out of pain. Exhale. Inhale, sweep your arms out and up. Exhale to fold. Bend your knees, bring the hands to the mat. Your choice here, you can step back into plank again, or you can get some energy and hop back into your plank pose. Lowering down, oh wait, just kidding. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Full round of breath here. Shift into plank pose. And now you can go ahead, shift forward and lower down. Inhaling up into your cobra or upward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, curl the toes under, lift the hips up for downward dog. Inhale. Exhale at the bottom of your exhale, either step or hop forward for forward fold. Hands to the thighs, inhale halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. All the way up over your head, looking up. And then on your exhale, go ahead and just fold right back down for our final round of sun salutations. Bringing the hands to the earth. Spread your fingers, feel really strong. You can step back or you can hop back into your plank. Shift, inhale again. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. Shift forward into plank. Shift forward and lower down through chaturanga. Lowering all the way to the ground. Inhale. Your head and chest up and forward for upward facing dog or cobra pose. Inhale. Exhale, curl the toes under, press back to downward facing dog. And remember, this might just be hands and knees for you, and that's fine. Inhale. Exhale, at the bottom of your exhale, step or hop it forward for forward fold. Hands to the thighs, inhale halfway up. Exhale, fold. And then inhale, sweep it all the way out and up, hands up overhead. Bringing your hands together at the heart center in Anjali Mudra or prayer position, which is hands like this, but you're standing. Great work. So now the body should feel nice and warmed up. Let's see what other poses I have on our agenda here tonight that you can actually see. Doesn't look like standing poses are working out too good, but we can at least get chair pose in. So we're going to inhale, lift our arms up overhead. Exhale, engage your pubic bone towards your belly button. That protects your low back and helps to keep your core engaged. And now we're going to try to hold this shape the best we can. Inhale again. And then exhale, sink it down like you're sitting into a chair for chair pose. Deep breath in. Exhale, fold forward, dive it forward. Oh, let your spine decompress. Feel your legs are strong and powerful and warm. Inhale.